Nick, just firstly, there's no better place to start than the weekend's derby. How would you look back on the Old Firm win now?
Yeah, we're obviously delighted that we got the win, but I think even the performance itself, it's something that we're really happy with in terms of how we started the game from kick-off and pressing them high, and that's something that we've really been working on is getting at teams a little bit more, and Jo's always said that she believes in us as a squad and we need to start doing it ourselves. So I think credit to the girls and everyone involved at the weekend. I thought everyone was excellent. Mentality is so important in football, and I think people maybe be looking at that game and thinking, oh, they've done it again, but we actually managed to come back 3 times, and that shows a lot of character that was within the dressing room. We've said it all week that we really do believe ourselves going into these games, and we know that we can play such good football at times. So I think the mentality from the group to come back like we did on Sunday, and it was written in the stars for Chelsea Cornet as well. Absolutely delighted for her, the way that she's been working in the gym through a very long rehab. So for her to come on and get that win for us was incredible. Chelsea's a key player, and I think you heard Jo saying it. She was one of the best players on the park last season. She brings so much to our squad, our work rate, our energy. It doesn't go unnoticed for us, but she's been a key player for a long time at Rangers. So to have Chelsea back on the pitch was massive for us. She brings so much quality on a game day, but not on a game day, even in training. Chelsea's work rate, even in training, is 100% always. You always get the same from her. So, like I say, to have Chelsea back was huge. But yeah, we've got a lot of competition within the dressing room as well, and everyone's keen to get a start at games. But it's one of those ones that it's difficult for the manager. But if we keep proving ourselves each week, it's only going to benefit the rest of the squad going on.
Just building on that and looking to the weekend, Dundee United at Broadwood, how important is taking momentum from the last few weeks and heading into this international break on a high with a win?
Yeah, of course, we're obviously off the back of a good result, but we know that Dundee United will be a difficult opposition. That game will probably look a little bit different than the Celtic one in terms of playing against a low block. So that's something that we know how to play against. We've came up against them before, but we just need to continue how we've been playing and making sure that we don't take our foot off the gas in these games. We need to go there playing how we have been the last few weeks, and that's with a fast tempo and moving the ball quick. So hopefully we can go and do that and get the job done.
After that, you of course join up with your Scotland teammates for the final time in 2024. How crucial are these 2 games against Finland for what the team want to achieve and trying to get to next summer's Euros, of course?
Yeah, well, that's the end goal, is to be on that flight to go into Switzerland next summer for the Euros. Yeah, they're going to be difficult matches. No playoffs ever going to be easy. So yeah, it's going to be tough, but we know that if we play the way that we can, there's no way that we can't come out on top. I think when you look at our last game against Hungary at Easter Road, that's probably the best that we've played in quite some time. So we're going to take confidence off the back of that. But like we say before, we never take anything for granted. We know that we need to turn up in these games because they're extremely crucial games coming up, and we know that we want to be going to the Euros next summer. There's no greater feeling than representing your country at a major tournament. The World Cup was phenomenal, the way that we did it to get there, and just walking out against England the first game was a surreal moment for myself and my family. So these are pinch me moments that go on for the rest of your career. So hopefully we can go and do it again, and yeah, there are big games coming up. Based off of the last couple of disappointments we've had in terms of major tournaments, obviously you touch on that game against Republic of Ireland where we missed out on this crucial part of the game. So I think what the squad's been through in terms of that heartache and disappointment, I think we're more than ready this time, and we want to prove a lot of people wrong that we do feel that we deserve to be going to the next major tournament.
Just lastly, how important is getting the job done on Sunday first and foremost, especially after the weekend, because every game does matter, but when you do produce a big derby result, you do need to go and back it up.
Yeah, like I said, you can't take your foot off the gas. You can't go and turn over your rivals and get 3 points there and then the change in momentum for the next game. You need to obviously make sure that we go into the next game the way that we've been playing. Like I said, maybe the last 3, or I'd say the last 3 games, we've played really nice football at times, and we need to be doing that every week. I know it's never perfect, but we believe in ourselves that we need to be putting out better performances than we have. Obviously the draws that we've had recently, so to go and get a good result there against Celtic, yeah, it's great, but we can't take our foot off the gas.